G7 is seven of the largest economies and democracies, and that said, China has recently been rising as a hot topic when the leaders meet, as our Philip Crowther just reported. Coming up with a more palpable way to contain the second largest economy in the world, the leaders agreed on an infrastructure plan that would rival China's ongoing one. However, U.S. President Joe Biden didn't think it was strong enough and is urging for more. In the meantime, yet again, this puts South Korea, a guest to G7, in yet another complicated situation. Kim Do-yeon with details.
The leaders of G7 have agreed on an infrastructure plan called Build Back Better World, a plan to fund developing nations, which would rival China's ongoing One Road, One Belt initiative. However, President Biden wants to put more pressure on China and is reportedly urging for a statement calling out the communist nation on its alleged forced labor in Xinjiang in the joint communique that's set to come on Sunday after the summit. From the beginning of his first foreign trip as president, Biden has shown his willingness to unite allies against China.
At every point along the way, we're going to make it clear that the United States is back and democracies of the world are standing together to tackle the toughest challenges.
Leaders from Canada, UK, and France largely back Biden on calling out Beijing, as they have been showing concerns over China's growing influence. Germany, Italy, and the EU wanted a more cautious approach, according to reports. Not a surprising reaction from the German chancellor, as seen from her words even before G7.
We want to work together, especially in the areas of climate protection and biodiversity. There, we will never achieve solutions without China, so we will have a lot to do.
At the G7, there were 4 additional guest countries invited this year, including Australia and India. This meant that all Quad members were present. Also among them was South Korea, which has China as its largest trading partner. It was reported that Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi called South Korea's counterpart to complain strongly about South Korea's attendance at the G7. This certainly puts South Korea in a difficult position.
For us, we have the Korea-US alliance, and considering our identity, values, and benefits, Korea will have to side with the G7. Korea will need a clear guarantee on how President Biden and Secretary Blinken said they would co-retaliate if China hurts one of its allies.
The G7 comes only a few weeks after the summit between South Korea and the US, where disputes in the South China Sea and other items were discussed. Seoul will have a tough task in dealing with its strongest ally and its largest trading partner. Kim Do-yeon, Arirang News.